Morning class 12th. Welcome to your TSN English class. Today we'll start the third video of this chapter, The Rat Trap, from your book Flamingo. And today we'll start our chapter from page number 35. Before starting with this chapter, I would like to tell you about the previous paragraphs. So what was going on earlier? That the peddler, he caught a sight of a little grey cottage by roadside, and he asked help that man, and that old man was just generous with his confidences as with his porridge and tobacco. So that these two things he offered him, and on the next morning, after enjoying that night, on the next morning, what was going then, the next day both men got up, and the crofter. A crofter is a person who worked on a small farm. So the crofter was in hurry to milk his cow, and the other men probably thought that it should not look good to stay in bed when the head of the house has gotten up. So both of them say goodbye to each other. But half an hour later, what was going on there? The rat trap paddler, he stood again before the door, and he only went up to the window and smashed a pane stuck in his hand, and got a hand of pouch with the 30 nor, and he took the money and thrust in his own pocket, and he felt very happy when having the money in his pocket, and he was walking and feeling with the smartness, and suddenly he realized that, oh, I did the same which was I was talking about earlier. जो मैं पहले सोच रहा था वो मैंने खुद ने ही किया है. But the day he progressed the way, at last he realized that he was rounding the same part of the forest. Suddenly he remembered his own theory that about the world, that is a rat trap. Now it was his turn. He could not understand at that time that money he stole was a bait, and now he caught in a rat trap. The whole forest, including its trunks, branches, thickest fallen logs, were closing it upon him if they were creating an unbreakable jail which had no door to escape it. That means he was in the same rat trap, जिसमें उसके साथ क्या हो रहा था उस रैट ट्रैप में स्टूडेंट्स वो खुद ही गिर गया था, जिसकी वो बात कर रहा था. दैट इन द वर्ल्ड सिमिलरली लाइक रैट्स, कैसे लोग जो हैं वो क्लोथिंग, फूड और मनी के ट्रैप में फंस जाते हैं. So let's read from here. It was late in December. Darkness was already descending over the forest. This increased the danger and increased also his gloom and despair. Finally, he saw no way out, and he sank down on the ground, tired to death, thinking that his last moment had come. But just as he laid his head on the ground, he heard a sound, a hard, irregular thumping. There was no doubt as to what that was. He raised himself. Those are the hammer strokes from an iron mill. He thought there must be people nearby. He summoned all his strength, got up, and staggered in the direction of the sound. Ramjo Iron Works, which were now closed down, were ironworks, which were now closed down, were not so long ago a large plant with smelter, rolling mill, and forge. In the summertime, long lines of heavily loaded barges and scows slid down the canal, which led to a large inland lake, and in the winter time the road near the mill were black from all the coal dust which sifted down from the big charcoal crates. So here what was going on? It was late in December. The time of that particular incident was the time was the late of December. Darkness all had already filled the forest, and this increased not only danger but also the dejection and the sadness here. So here darkness was already descending over the forest, means already filled the forest, and this increased the danger and increased also the gloom and despair. Increased gloom and despair means dejection and sadness all over. And at last, knowing that there weren't any way out, he knelt down on the ground and tried to just, you can say that, death, and was thinking that he was going to die. And at that time वो ग्राउंड पे नीज अपने नेल डाउन कर लेता है, एंड ही थिंक ऑफ हिज डेथ, that okay, was thinking that he was going to die at that time. But no sooner did he lay his head on the ground, the sound of regular thumping. So he heard a sound of what? A regular thumping sound struck his ear, जो उसके ears में आ रहा था. He got up and thought of those sounds were hammer strokes. और वो खड़ा हुआ और he think about all those sounds of hammer strokes, and from an iron mill there would definitely be humans around. और जब वो नीचे साउंड सुनता है तो उसे क्या लगता है कि ओके, यहाँ ज़मीन में से कोई साउंड आ रहा है, दैट थम्पिंग साउंड, दैट मीन्स सम ह्यूमंस आर नियर बाय हियर. And using little bit of his strength, he raised his body up and staggered towards the direction where the sound was coming. So वो अपनी body को की strength को, because he is having no more strength in his body, so he just together all his strength, and he raised his body and staggered in the direction where the sound was coming. And again he just tried to walk over there in that direction, जिस डायरेक्शन में से उसे साउंड जो है वो सुनाई दे रहा था. द रैमजो आयरन वर्क्स वर क्लोज नाउ डाउन, एंड व्हाट ही फेल्ट ओवर देयर, उसे लगने लगा था कि कहीं ना कहीं वो रैमजो जो है आयरन वर्क्स विच वर नाउ क्लोज डाउन एंड वर नॉट सो लॉन्ग अगो अ लार्ज प्लांट. So he was thinking about that iron work, and he thinks that large plant is over there. So that paddler, he was what was there that he caught in that particular thing which he was talking about there. So let's read. Ramjo Iron Works, which were now closed down, were not so long ago a large plant with smelter, rolling mill and forge. So वो कैसा, जहाँ वो वर्क करता था वो एक लार्ज प्लांट था, और वहाँ पर सब कुछ कैसा था, लाइक बड़ी बड़ी मिल्स में जैसे मशीन्स वगैरह लगी हुई होती हैं, सिमिलरली लाइक वहाँ पे मशीन्स वगैरह थी. एंड ओवर देयर दैट there is a thumping, that constant beating sound, he follows that sound. And smelter, a thing that smelt, इस तरह की scows, a kind of boat here, and इस तरह की चीज़ें वहाँ पर लगी हुई थी. The strokes, blows and smelter, so these things he think about over there. And in the summer time, long lines of heavily loaded barges, and summer time में वहाँ पे heavily loaded barges भी होते थे. Scows, I have already told you, that a kind of boat, and which led to a large inland lake, जो कि canals तक ले जाती थी. And in winter time the roads near mill were black from all the cold dust. और winter time में जो वहाँ का road था वो पूरा black हो जाता due to that dust. And what was there again, down from the big cold crates. So let's read the next paragraph, students. During one of the long dark evenings just before Christmas, the master smith and his helper sat in the dark forge near the furnace waiting for the pig iron which had been put in the fire to be ready to put on the anvil. Every now and then one of them got up to stir the glowing mass with long iron bar, returning in a few moments, dripping and perspiration, though, as was the custom, he wore nothing but a long shirt and a pair of wooden shoes. So what was there? Ramjo Iron Work, which was like no longer functions now and was functional in full swing long ago. A large plant that has smelter, rolling mill and forge. During summer, long lines, heavily loaded barges and cows slid there, and canals which ran to a large inland lakes and during winter all the coal dust sifted down from big crates. So during one of the dark evenings just before Christmas, the master smith and his helper dog forged near the furnace waiting for the pig iron, so which had been put in the fire to be ready on an anvil. And every now and then one of them got up and stirred the glowing mass with a long iron, returning in a few moments dripping and that perspiration, though, as was the custom. He wore a long shirt and a pair of wooden shoes. So during one of the long back evenings before the Christmas, the master along with his helpers was sitting dark in the forge furnace and waiting for big iron that was like heated in the big fire ready in anvil. For time to time one of them stirred the content. So ऐसा वो लोग करते थे, दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग, जब वो वहाँ पर काम करते थे। और वहाँ पर एक कस्टम था लाइक एक लॉन्ग शर्ट और वुडन शूज़ पहनने का। सो दे कुड हियर मैनी साउंड्स एट अ सिंगल टाइम इन द फोर्ज ओवर देयर। So all the time there were many sounds to be heard in the forge, and the big bellows groaned and burning coal cracked. The fire boy shoveled charcoal into the maw of the furnace with great deal of clatter. Outside roared the waterfall, and a sharp north and wind whipped the rain against the bricks tilled off. So, students, here the peddler thinks about that कि वहाँ पर they could hear many sounds at the time in that particular forge, and the sound of groaning of the bellows, so cranes and furnaces, and outside the sound of the roaring waterfall and the sharp north which whipped the rain against the brick tilled roof could be heard. तो ऐसा रेनी सीजन में जो वो ब्रिक टिल्ड रूफ थी उसका साउंड भी उन्हें आता था, किस तरह वाटरफॉल, किस तरह शार्प नॉर्थ विंड्स का साउंड वो सुन पाता था. सो हियर इन दिस लाइन he was just, the peddler was alarmed and thought of going to iron master home. And what was he's thinking about there, just so here that word perspiration means that sweating, shoveled means lifted with shovel, maw here means mouth, and clatter means the sound, and sooty means covered with smoke. So let's read the next paragraph, students. It was probably on the account of all those noise that blacksmith did not notice that a man had opened the gate and entered the forge until he stood close up to the furnace. Surely it was nothing unusual for poor vagabonds without any better shelter for the night to be attracted to the forge by glow of light which escaped through the sooty panes, and to come in to warm themselves in front of, move on to next page, in front of the fire. The blacksmith glanced only casually and indifferently at the intruder. He looked at the way people of his type usually did, with a long beard, dirty ragged, and with a bunch of rat traps dangling on his chest. So, here, students, in this paragraph, that perhaps these sounds, you can say that were the reason of the blacksmith could not see the gate had been opened, and man who had come into the forge, and he noticed him when he had stood before the furnace. So definitely you can say that it wasn't a new thing from dressed vagabonds. So what are vagabonds here? Vagabonds are like some tramp, और यू कैन से दैट कुछ जो आवारा ट्रैम्प्स आर लाइक आवारा टाइप के जो थे वैसे वो वहाँ उसे लग रहा था. सो वेगाबॉन्स हु हैड नो अदर ऑप्शन फॉर द शेल्टर टू बी अट्रैक्टेड to the forge which was throwing light out through the sooty panes and come into get heat from the fire. तो ऐसे लोग वहाँ पर ज़्यादा अट्रैक्टेड होते थे, who are like those people who are like tramps. So all that area is sooty with pain means you're covered with smoke. So दैट एरिया को ऐसे लोगों को बहुत अट्रैक्ट करता था, एंड कम टू गेट हीट फ्रॉम द फायर, और वो लोग वहाँ पर उस फायर से दिसंबर टाइम में, विंटर टाइमिंग में हीट लेने के लिए आ जाते थे. ब्लैक स्मिथ डिड नॉट पे मच हीट टू द इंट्रूडर एंड सॉ हिम डिफरेंटली. हिज पर्सनैलिटी मैच्ड his type of people who had long beard, dirty, ragged, carrying a bunch of rat traps on his chest. Because उसकी जो personality थी, so what is intruder? One who enters without permission. So that intruder, उसकी जो personality थी वो exactly वैसी ही मिल रही थी, because उसकी long beard थी, dirty और ragged उसने clothes पहने हुए थे, एंड कैरिंग अ बंच ऑफ रैट ट्रैप्स ऑन हिज चेस्ट, और उसने रैट ट्रैप्स का एक बंच अपने चेस्ट पे कैरी करा हुआ था. सो ही आस्क्ड इफ ही कुड स्टे देयर, एंड ब्लैकस्मिथ नॉडेड अ हॉटी consent without even saying a single word to him. So what was there, students, that जैसे वो वहाँ पहुँचता है और वहाँ वो परमिशन लेता है, एट दैट टाइम जो वो मैन होता है वो उसे परमिट कर देता है अपना जो हेड है उसे नॉड करके. सो दैट वाज हिज कंसेंट, एंड द वेगाबॉन्ड सेड नो वर्ड ईदर. ही वांटेड टू वार्म हिमसेल्फ एंड स्लीप एंड नॉट टू टॉक. सो उस वक्त वो वेगाबॉन्ड या जो ट्रैम्प होता है वो कुछ नहीं करता, बिकॉज ही हिमसेल्फ वांटेड टू स्लीप. सो ही फेल दैट कि ठीक है अब मुझे आगे बात नहीं करनी चाहिए. So students will continue the next page or next part of your chapter in our next video. Till then, thank you.